Um, yes, hello everyone. So we'll consider one more example on Vogel's approximation method of determining transportation cost. All right. So one one challenge here in solving this problem is only that the total production is not equal to the total demand. Okay. So this is the problem definition. We will try to see how to solve this problem. Now total production, total demand is equal to 800 and total production is 600. So if you have to see, one more dummy row is being added with 0 unit transportation cost, that is 200 is added here in order to balance. Okay, so when 200 is added to this, both gets balanced and it becomes 800 is equal to 800. So that alteration is being made. Okay, now once this is done, the rest of the steps are the same. Okay, you have to determine the least unit transportation cost in the first row. First list is 5, second list is 8. Okay, so 8 minus 5 is 3. Next, first list is 6, next list is 7. 7 minus 6 is 1. Next difference is 0. Next, first list is 0, next list is 8. So the difference is 8. First list is 0, next list is 6. Difference is 6. First list is 0. Next minimum is 5. Difference is 5. Okay. Now out of these 6 values, 3, 1, 0, 8, 6 and 5, maximum is 8. This is the maximum difference and this is the minimum. This is the minimum. So we are going to allot how much. So we have 200 and 400, whichever is minimum we are going to allot it here. Minimum is 200. This becomes 0. This becomes 200. Now when that is done, we are going to strike this row. The reason for that is nothing but this has become 0. So we are going to strike a row. In case if this was 0, we would have struck the column. Okay. Alright. The same thing is done here. The row is being striked. Okay. Next, once that is done, the remaining calculation continues here. 8 minus 5 is 3. So first list is 6, next list is 7, difference is 1. Okay, so first list, anyways only these two rows are remaining, so we can directly find the difference as 2. Only these two rows are remaining, so the difference is 3. Only these two rows are remaining, so the difference is 2. Okay, now out of these 6 values, that is 2, 3, 2, 1 and 3, the highest difference is 3. We have 3 here as well as 3 here, but only thing is that this is maximum and also this is the row value. This is the row value, so that is the reason we are going to consider this difference instead of this. Okay, so out of these 8 and 5, minimum is 5. So we are going to allot in this particular cell. How much we are going to allot? One is 150. Total production is 200. So minimum out of 150 and 200 is 150. So pending is 0. Pending is 50. So which has become 0 here? The column has become 0. So we are going to strike this column. Okay. The same thing will be done here. Yes. So the column is striked. The same way we continue this problem. This will be the solution. Okay, so this will be the solution, in which case in the next cycle we are going to get 3, 2, 4 and 1, in which case 4 is the maximum. 4 is the maximum and minimum is 6. So we are going to allot 250 here, because 250 and 400, the minimum is 250. So this becomes 0 and this becomes 150. This has become 0, so we are going to strike this. So because of this 0, we are going to strike this. Alright, so whatever is left over, we can allot it in this particular cell. That is 150 can be allotted to this and 50 can be allotted to this. Okay, so the same thing is happening. 250, because of 250 we are going to strike this. 50 and 150 is being striked. Okay, So likewise we are supposed to continue this problem and we have to calculate the total transportation cost. Total transportation is 4150. Okay, if you have any doubts you can call me. Thank you.